we're being a little self-indulgent as they selected our favorite memories of the first 1,000 shows.
Oh, wow.
I awkwardly said that. Favorite memories of our first 1,000 show, not 1,000 show. I speak for a living.
That's fine.
So, what say you? What, like, we've done this, so now we're 19 years in. We're 1,000 shows in, 1,000 weeks in. I'm going to say over 1,000 shows, I would have to say.
I would say that too, but neither
We'll
here
go.
nor there.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? Like, what stood out to you about this thing we call Face Off Hockey Show?
So I'm gonna say that a lot of our best moments involve draft trips. We've talked about the draft trips ad nauseum in some situations. But I always enjoyed the draft trips. I enjoyed seeing Greg and Leahy and the Pope Brian Metzer and the cavalcade of other characters that we would see every year at drafts who we got to meet and enjoyed and shared a beer or six with and had a grand old time. So I'm going to say that for me, it revolves a lot around the draft trips. But I mean, I'll be honest, I'm just kind of surprised we're still doing it. Because we've had to evolve so many times. And I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I've learned skills that I never thought that I would have, meaning I can run a soundboard.
Hey.
I have multiple microphones in my house, and by multiple, I mean like 6. I have multiple sets of in-ear monitors for some reason, just because they look cool. But yeah, I think that I think the big thing is the people. I think that I think had I realized that this was our 1,000th show before last night, I would have seen if Sean, P. O'Connor, and Laura were doing anything tonight. I talk to them every once in a while. It's normally like a hey, what's up? And then like 30 minutes later, it's over. So yeah, like I don't know, like I just kind of enjoy I enjoy most of the people that we've met through this. And by most I mean like 51%. So I mean that to me I think is the biggest what we got going on is that kind of stuff. You know, going to drafts, having draft credentials, cool. Meeting a bunch of people, cool. Traveling around the country, cool. And Canada. Doing this for 1,000 weeks seems a god awful amount of time, but neither here nor there. I mean, when let's be honest, when we started this, right? So first of all, I was talking today about how our show is older than the kids getting drafted into the NHL this year.
Yep.
They were 2002s.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us. One. I was talking about how originally we quite literally started in a garage. Sitting on riding lawnmower. You know,
shitty chairs from like Target or Walmart.
Yeah, and but that was fun. Like that was how it all like that's literally how it all started was like let's make this happen. I still remember Sean pitching me to the fact that broadcastmonsters.com could make money. And he was explaining to me how it could make money at a wrestling tournament, like a junior league wrestling tournament. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I will help.
Sean, I'm up next, man. So let's wrap this up. I gotta.
No, I wasn't. I was like working it. Like I was there because my mom was running it or something like that. I don't remember.
Sounds
But yeah, like it was. I don't know. This has been fun. Like in all of the randomness that's gone on this year, this has been normal.
Yeah, no, I think that I definitely agree with that, and I think yeah the people we've been able to meet and become friends with. I mean, hell, you went to England, um, and listened to some people who loved our show. I mean, Anthony from Banners on the Wall did a great little thread on Twitter about us, and he's right. We don't get, and I said it too. It's like it's gonna sound egotistical if it came from me, but he's right. We don't get the due I think we deserve.
Yeah.
We should. I think we should be a little bit bigger than we are right now. Not saying we should be on like Sirius XM because that deal got quashed because of the lockout back in 2004. But I think we should be featured on Spotify. I think we should have like a Spotify. We should be doing live reads for like ball medicine, like that stuff, like the groomer for your balls.
Oh, yeah,
that one.
Manscaping.
Yes,
I did see today that on the draft I saw that NHL Network was running a commercial for nuts.com.
I saw that too, and they had these little. It's kind of hilarious.
It is. It's great.
When like some of and like you said, the Lanham history, like we were there. I think you were there longer because you were with Sean for longer in a previous incarnation of the show. But like that from going from Lanham to Crofton was quick, but there's so much that happened at Lanham. The WPOC takeover. Were you there for that?
WPOC. Where we got all of their equipment.
Old equipment. Yeah, we went to the studio and installed all the old
equipment. That was
like
a Saturday when we were like
Saturday night
when we were moving stuff out and like putting it into the garage. Yeah.
It was shady as fuck.
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. But hey,
that became our Crofton
studio.
Yeah. And I think it was Dave's dad or brother put like some kind of blood on the thing so it wouldn't get eaten by squirrels or some shit. Because it was
it was left outside.
Yeah, it was left outside in Dave's parents' shed.
Yes, I remember that.
The lesbian show.
Yep,
that was a fun show. You weren't there for
so I wasn't there for that because it was
Halloween.
Ironically, I was a sperm in Fells Point that night. I was part of the fallopian swim team.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. The Thanksgiving show with me and Jeopardy.
So you may remember this because all of a sudden this just popped in my head. Wasn't there a Thanksgiving show that we did in Lanham where Dave's parents cooked like dinner for everybody and we just like rolled in and like made plates and like had like a big like Thanksgiving dinner? It was like all of us.
I think so. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving, but they had some kind of feast.
Yeah, because I remember they had really good macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, because I remember the Thanksgiving show. You guys were with family, and me and Jeopardy were in the studio while Dave and Todd played NASCAR Thunder 2001 on the PS2. So, and that kind of jump started Jeopardy's career to where he went to work at NBC and work for the Golf Channel and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well, and
we
should
to
get
help him on the show just for shits and giggles one night.
Oh yeah, I love Ryan to death. He's one. Christ, I've known him since I was 5.
Yeah.
So, Steve Zierman, Zierman. That was our first call. It turned out to be my buddy Jeff.
Yeah. Then we took the. Remember the night we took the pizza order on air?
Oh yeah, that was wonderful.
Because we didn't screen phone calls before they came through.
No.
Yeah.
I remember that one. That was good. Just put them through. What was another one? Oh, when Sean got the FM little transistor thing, and you could go 10 feet outside of the outside.
I got it. It's in my car. I lost it.
Oh my God, we're on the radio. I've moved 2 feet and we're gone. The Great Pumpkin's in the way.
That thing was great though. And then the moving into Crofton when we had to get that couch in there somehow.
Oh, fuck.
And then moving out of Crofton where we just wanted to like chainsaw the couch in half in order to get it out.
I wasn't there for the move. I was already in Calgary for the move from Crofton.
Oh. And then the moving into the White Marsh studio, where I was actually trapped in the basement for 30 minutes because the couch got stuck in the turn on the way down into the basement, and we could not figure out how to get it in or out. So I was just sitting in the basement by myself, like literally for 30 minutes. I'm trying to like force this thing to come down the steps and not kill me.
Our best moment is obviously the Joe Thornton trade. I think that
Yeah.
goes without saying.
There's some Pee-wee bullshit.
Pee-wee Bull. Yes, the Eric Lindros Hall of Fame debate from the Valentine's Day show. God, I wonder if I still have. I'm sure I have that show somewhere.
That show's on YouTube.
Is
That was
it?
the first one that was on YouTube.
Oh, that maybe.
Because remember that was
the
the actual camera that we used, the like camera tripod.
Maybe if the audio is good enough, I can make that a Face Off Hockey Show archive for the $5 tier.
I'm pretty certain I have the show. I'll look. I just have to figure out which year it was.
I think 2007 maybe.
Since I still have not filled out that file or that the file that you gave me of all the shows that I have.
We started.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Like you said, the draft shows have always been a hoot. Finally, the switch to Hangouts and now Skype has helped us show immensely because let's be honest, once I moved to Calgary, it kind of threw a wrench in a lot of things. We had to do Vonage voice over IP stuff was a big thing, and then once we figured out Google Hangouts, boy, like a whole nother level. We can be wherever the fuck we want as long as we have internet connection and a device.
Yeah,
we're golden.
And I don't have cricket noises right now, so that's good.
Interesting. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, and like you, I thought we were gonna when I thought we were going to Newman. When I went to Newman, it'd be done. But then I realized, fuck Newman, and I'll just drive down every week. And still make Dean's List.
Well, that was when I was picking up Mark from College Park and driving him there I would literally get home at like 2:00 in the morning after shows.
Yeah. You were in I
was in the city at that point, I think.
Oh yeah.
In Canton.
Yeah, Canton, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun ride, man. Fuck. Like the people we've talked to, the people we've gone through and hung out with and befriended and
well, yeah, and so the thing too is that like the Buffalo draft party, right? Like we're sitting there just hanging out with Johnny Rosen and Greg Wyshynski and Sean Leahy and like the whole crew of people where there are all of these fans that have shown up to like try to talk to them, I guess. And like we get there and the whole thing stops and like Greg walks over and gives you a hug and everybody's like, who the hell are these people? Like just that kind of stuff, like in an extremely egotistical way was kind of cool. Like just that we got like accepted, I guess is the way to say that.
I would almost say that the punk rock of podcasting. Of hockey podcasting in that we that we are known by a lot of people higher up and we just do our thing. We don't do it for money. We do it for a little bit of money. I don't know.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
So that's our first 1,000 weeks. It's been an interesting it's been an interesting time. It's been fun. It's been an interesting 19 years. Oh, God, 19 years. Oh, no. But, yeah, it's been fun. And thank you all for joining. Who've ever listened. Thank you for listening. And thank you for taking the time out. And now #download delete. That's all we need. We just need the numbers, people. Then we can do the manscaping live reads. And the live reads for Bidet.
I mean, we can do manscaping live reads no matter what.
Yeah, we could, but I want to get paid for it, too, I think.
Right. We could just make them up.
I'll have to think about it. I think I did that for manscaping for the In the Draft show because Wilson didn't know what it was. So yeah, and I had to explain it to him, and then I did a hilarious live read.
Smart.
It was a great time for everybody. There we go. All right. But honestly though, what's happening now with Taylor Hall? Taylor Hall's got himself a 1-year show me deal for, and usual show me deal, $8 million. Man, I don't know what to make of this deal, but I hate it. I hate it for some reason, just because I didn't opt into Taylor Hall being the new Mike Sillinger.
What if he gave the Sabres the same ultimatum that Anderson did, and they were like, all right, fine, we'll give you the 1 year at the max contract if that's what you want. And he's like, sure. Yeah.
Well, then
I meant
we'll
1
do
year
that
or
then.
max years. But either way, yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's only so many teams that could have given him more term, maybe a few more bucks. I would love to see him go to Colorado on like a short-term deal, maybe like a 1 or 2 year thing, and you love to see those super teams. But Buffalo, man, just if it works, like if he does well and Eichel does well and the Sabres have a improved season, and maybe he re-signs for a short term or whatever, maybe not like a Jeff Skinner deal, but maybe like a 2 year thing or whatever, then that's good. But if it doesn't work and the Sabres are bad, we could be looking at them potentially trading Taylor Hall and Jack Eichel within the span of a few months, which would be disastrous. Because if they have another really, really shitty season, there's no way Jack Eichel is going to stick around. He's going to find a way out of there for sure.
Well, Taylor Hall, 1 year deal. I mean, if the Buffalo Sabres are still rebuilding after all, and free agency doesn't happen till after the draft, certainly not till after the draft lottery. So, I mean, I don't doesn't have take a scientist to know what they're really trying to do there.
Win the lottery, but
you could pay,
But if they're in the lottery, they don't have him by the trade deadline. There's no way he's still there.
That's true. Well, he has a no move clause, so he controls everything.
Yeah, so he knows if things are going sour, he knows he'll be traded. He can obviously say where he wants to go and see who's interested.
I will make a bold prediction here, and you guys know me. I'm nothing if not bold.
That's true.
It's how I
Bald
like.
too.
Exactly, bold, bald. Coincidence? I think not. You know how that's how I like my type. I like a bold type, bold print, put everything in bold, make it sound authoritative.
I thought you were going to say that you wanted a bald type.
A little off the top. It's fine. That's the kind of salsa I like. Bold salsa. Pace picante. Jack Eichel or Taylor Hall will be a member of the Seattle Kraken. My bold prediction.
What year though?
The first year.
So next
with Braden Holtby?
So 21-22.
21-22.
Now how do they get there?
Obviously fly, Sean.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're not going to fucking drive. That's too long from Buffalo to Seattle. Get the hell out of here. Jesus. You know how you have to go through the plains? Come on. I live in North Dakota. I don't want to be here.
I don't know. If we're still wearing masks in a year time, maybe he wants to drive and avoid the tube.
Well, he's going to have that middle seat to himself.
That's true.
That is
so cool. I'm guessing via trade, some sort of trade.
Yeah, they trade in that way. They don't get to pick like Kyle Okposo. So that's their bargain. We'll trade you Jack Eichel so you don't pick Kyle.
Yeah, but doesn't Eichel have a no trade too?
No, not until 2022-23.
So he doesn't have any sort of?
He has no modifier until 2022-2023.
Really?
Yep. It was a 4-year without and then 4-year with.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting. Let's take a look. Look at old Captain Jack here. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
So he has no. So he has no choice then. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still don't think it's going to happen, but that is an interesting little part of it because I think he would if he gets traded, he's going to go to, a better team.
Well, who's to say the Kraken won't be a better team?
They're
running franchise.
The GMs are not going to be as dumb this time. They're going to be a little smarter with those side deals and stuff.
This is Kevin Adams, though.
Yeah, what are you saying? They'll be just as dumb as they were last time.
Exactly.
Smarter than what they did with GM with Vegas.
Huh.
Keeping who was the defenseman in Florida they kept instead of Marchessault and was it Riley Smith too? They kept some good Branson. They kept somebody who it probably isn't even there anymore. But deals like that are I don't think are going to happen this time around because they learned their lesson.
Yes.
Yeah. Signed with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, Jesus.
Joe Thornton then said, yeah, no, the Toronto Maple Leafs give me the best chance to win a Stanley Cup. And I'm thinking to myself, in what universe is that there, Joe? You're talking about a guy who is 41, I think. And he's going to a team that always a cup contender because you listen to the media. And just by and large, a team that has zero money. Honestly, I think it's just the only team that offer him a contract that just happened to be a contender.
Well, it could be that. I mean, he also signed for what, like $700K?
Yeah, so just that league minimum, I think it is. So he does that. He'll be third, fourth line between him and Spezza will be back and forth in the center. I don't see how it's beneficial to either party. Aside from Joe Thornton playing in around his hometown, as every Toronto boy wants to do.
I mean, that's beneficial. He's making another $700K that he might not make.
That's fair.
Like, I don't see how this is a lose situation for Joe Thornton. The worst thing that happens is he doesn't win a Stanley Cup. And he doesn't have one already, so why does it matter?
Right, but it's that fairy tale story. Like we want him, he should have become Joe McGinley years ago and just started doing mercenary work.
He tried last year, didn't he? Nobody he couldn't get traded or something like that.
But he was 40 years old. If he started at like 30, 38, then
those are two good prime years.
Yeah, you did
even Zach Bogosian won a cup.
Right. Jesus, and he's a former Thrasher. So Braden Colburn won a cup too. Woof. Another former Thrasher. Holy crap. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, I understand for Thornton. Yeah, it's money he's not gonna. It's money he probably wouldn't make elsewhere. He's gonna be on a playoff team, that's for sure, because the Sharks aren't going anywhere fast. It doesn't make sense to me if he wants to win a cup to go to this team. But again, could have been his only contract. I don't know. I don't see this as everyone lauding the Maple Leafs. Oh, what a great move they made. Why? They have zero monies. Now they have no monies. No monies at all. They have less monies.
I mean, what would they have gotten for that $700K? Like another defenseman?
Yeah, I know, something to keep the puck out of the net.
Well, yeah, I mean,
something that they could have, they need.
Between Jason Spezza and Joe Thornton, they can probably get a good shortened season out of him.
Oh yeah, no, a 48-game season will very much benefit Joe Thornton. The Maple Leafs now sit at 81.6. The cap is 81.5. You do the math. They're 175 over.
That's fine.
So
fine.
I guess it's fine. I don't know.
All you have to do is tell somebody that they're on LTIR.
They also have they still retain Phil Kessel's salary for another 2 years. And they still need one more contract on their roster. So that's another $600K at least. So yeah, I mean, William Nylander's getting traded. I think that's not mistaken. But it's just baffling to me that the Thornton, the rhetoric from Thornton is just like, they give me the best chance to win a Stanley Cup over what? Like,
well, it's true though. I mean,
guess.
if you said that he might not have gotten any other offers, then Toronto definitely gives him the best chance of winning the Stanley Cup.
At that point, any team that offered him a contract would give him the best chance of winning a Stanley Cup.
I mean, if they play in Europe.
It's better than Couch.
Yeah.
If they play in Europe, they don't have a very good shot of winning the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. You know what? I beg to differ.
I feel like I'm far more okay with this from Joe Thornton's perspective and far less okay with this, especially if I was a Toronto Maple Leaf fan for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the Maple Leafs fan thinking it's a great deal and just not looking at, the greater picture.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah. But it's
I mean,
it's
I
not,
can't. I couldn't even tell you all the people that told me I was wrong when I told everybody that John Tavares was probably not a good pickup for the Maple Leafs.
but sometimes you punch the idiot too much and it stops getting fun. Like you don't want to be a bully anymore and beating him up. It's
Well,
just
I
too
mean,
much.
sometimes they do it to themselves.
It's true, but sometimes the dummies just.
Sometimes you got to race.
Sometimes you got to race. Mark's a capitalist, so he likes the Joe Thornton move.
Yeah, money, make money moves, right? Money moves. That was a song.
What?
Who sang that? The Money Moves song.
I think you're thinking of night moves and money. Two
You're
different
talking
songs.
about money, 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 money. Money.
There you go.
Money Moves song.
I think you fell asleep to Robin Hood Snacks.
Cardi B. That's the one I was thinking of.
Hold on. You were thinking of a Cardi B song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Money moves. It's money moves. She says money moves in the song.
Over and over and
She
over
makes
again?
money moves. I don't know.
Never.
I've never
She
heard
said there's
that
a
song.
lot of words in here.
Do any of them make sense?
Look. Here's how it starts. I
Okay.
I said I'm the shit. Couldn't
Okay.
fuck with me even if they wanted to. You're gonna have to put the explicit tag up for this.
It's
I don't
always
gotta
up.
dance. Said little B, you can't F with me. If you wanted to, this is red bottoms, these bloody shit, blah, 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 blah. Look, I don't dance now. I make money moves. I say I don't gotta dance. I make money move.
Yeah, the last time that I Don't Dance came up in a song, it was an Eminem song, and he said he doesn't dance because he's got a piss on his pants.
See,
I think she's saying she doesn't have to be a hooker anymore. I mean,
Oh.
a dancer anymore.
I see.
Oh.
Because she made a lot of money. So now she makes money move. She doesn't have to dance. She makes money move now.
Mm.
Oh, she makes money move.
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
I think, I don't know, I'm not gonna this isn't my thesis. Not
Mark,
gonna
we're
do
actually turning into a genius channel, so you have to explain these lyrics.
Oh boy.
You see, when she said, "Little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to," I think that she meant her competition can no
Yes.
longer go against her and say, "Wow, Cardi B, that's not the great career move for you."
The end.
Oh man.
When she says, "Rolly got charms look like frosted flakes," had to let these bitches know just in case these hoes forgot. I just run and check the mail. Another check from Mona Scott. Now, the reference here, obviously, Rolly's got charms. Rolly Fingers was a big
Rolly.
influence on Cardi B
Real.
career.
I feel like it. I feel like you're right.
Yeah.
She probably
actually,
gave a lot of mustache rides or received a lot of mustache rides.
See, since I should have went since it was since it's a hockey show, should have said Rolly Melanson, former New Jersey Devil goaltender. But here we are. But I don't understand how she's got charms but look like frosted flakes. There's no charms in frosted flakes.
No,
That's charms.
Nope. That's
I
a
mean,
different
it even
cereal.
says so in the name.
I'm not even sure that's the same company.
I think they're both General Mills, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I think they are.
So basically, what we're saying is that
Make money moves.
Yeah, making money moves. Kellogg's is
Joe Thornton was making money moves.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to dance anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, thank God for that. Well, that means he's not going to score 4 goals in a game this year. So it's kind of sad when you think about it. But yeah,
4 goals in a game last year?
Huh?
Did he score 4 goals in a game last
No,
year?
remember he said if he scores 4 goals in a game, he's going to whip his cock out.
Oh,
And I think
Well,
that's
dang.
more like to the Cardi B thing where you're dancing like a hook.
right.
So
But he doesn't have to do that anymore because he's making money moves.
exactly, he's doing money moves, money moves.
This is gonna be a was that Jim Cramer on on CSNBC.
Mad money moves.
Sell.
Wow.
I don't know. Joe Thornton to the Leafs makes no sense to me. It just it doesn't make sense as a hockey move. I get that Joe Thornton needs the money.
Don't they have like 20 centers on that team now?
Yeah, no. Everyone's going to play center. Everyone's going to line up for the face-off. They're going to do it.
I've heard that they need depth down the middle. Right. So if 15 of your 23 rostered players are centers, then you've got depth down the middle.
They're going to be the first hockey team to run an I formation in the face-off.
Yeah. The flying I doesn't sound quite as good as the flying V, does it?
No, it really doesn't. So, like I said, William Nylander is probably going to get moved. That'll free up some money to get another center.
Keep saying money moves.
I was waiting until I was just waiting for that. I was like, that's going to have to come out.
So yeah, I don't know. I find it fun to kick the Maple Leafs, but it's just like at this point it's sad. I have a sad. Glad for their fan base to get their high hopes up, and then only to get them dashed and what Kyle Dubas fired for, I don't know, Brian Burke again. Who knows? Mark, we were talking hockey cards earlier and cards in general.
Yeah.
But rumor has it that the NHL wants to start the new season in a destination. By the way, the fucking Score website is fucking terrible. Jesus fuck. Like if you click on the wrong tab, it gives you a drop down menu you can't get out of.
So is it the 7 layers of drop down menus?
Kind of. By the way, it was Taco Bell Get Your Taco Day.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, I was in line at Taco Bell, and they told me you should have got your free Doritos Locos taco. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Did you speak Cajun to me? What's going on?
Can't you just give them to people and hope for the best?
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm like, I don't need a Doritos taco. I'm fine. I got ground beef and Doritos at home. I can make a Doritos taco. Crumble apart. Hard shell taco is the least greatest taco.
It's the least greatest taco.
It's the least greatest taco.
Yeah.
It's soft shell taco or nothing. It's soft shell taco or get the fuck out, essentially.
Well, so I normally go with the number 7, which is the quesadilla and the hard taco. And they always ask me, like, do you want a soft taco instead? Because I order like some soft tacos to go along with it. And I just say, surprise me. Because I'm like, either way, I'm going to eat it. You know, like.
It's going to get in my stomach somehow.
Yeah.
So the NHL, according to Mike Russo and his twink, said that the NHL is looking at holding an opening day of the new season and a quote aesthetically pleasing location to make it even more memorable. Apparently, they tried Lake Louise, which you see all these Instagram videos from the NHL about just skating on the clear ice and things like that. But the NHL, due to issues on the that surfaced after the visit, like all that weight in one area probably not being great for people.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it worked in Mystery, Alaska. Don't know if it's going to work with NHL players, especially in full gear, doing that stuff. So my question to you is now, if you're looking at aesthetically pleasing sites, where do you go from here? At what area do you go for the aesthetically pleasing site for that apparently you need to make this season opening more memorable?
Oh, man.
Now remember, this is also after the league postponed the All-Star weekend and the Winter Classic for this year.
That's true. So we're thinking February.
We're thinking about
effectively
late January, February.
Yeah.
After January 15th.
It may be July 15th. Who knows?
July 15th. Who's to say?
Aesthetically pleasing, huh?
Yeah.
Man. What about see, what's weird is I kind of feel like most lakes should be out.
Right.
I feel like you're not looking at a place. I feel like you're looking at a place where you have to build ice. You're not like hoping for the best in this situation.
Sure.
Um,
We're thinking here. We're thinking very just man-made structures right now, not nature-made. We're talking about boots on the ground. You construct it, and then when it's done, just break it down, and away we go.
There's a part of me
Mm-hmm.
that would totally enjoy being in Alaska when the sun is up for like 24 hours, but I think that's the summertime.
Yeah.
And no sun for 24 hours would suck.
Yeah.
So Alaska's out.
Mm-hmm.
That's not pleasing aesthetically.
That's not aesthetically pleasing.
No. Let's see. We're not using football stadiums, right?
Hey, you could. I'm not going to stop you.
College football stadiums. I mean, they're not using them.
Right.
Or I guess they are.
They are.
Yeah. I have no idea. My first thought was like Lake Michigan, like outside of Chicago. That's not Chicago though. Yeah, it is. Right?
Sure.
Doesn't Lake Michigan come into like the top of Chicago?
I would say yes. That sounds right.
That's kind of what I was thinking first, but then I still go with that. Like, I don't think that you want to do this on a lake thing.
Nah.
So I'm just kind of rambling a lot, but I'm gonna.
It's a tough decision because I'm thinking in my head, what would be a good aesthetically pleasing site
for shits and giggles. Mall Camden Yards. 2 rinks.
Mm-hmm.
And you have multiple games.
At the same time.
Yeah, obviously.
Same time we make this
a day-night game.
Day-night game.
You can play on the mall at night and play at Camden Yards during the day.
There's that. I'm just saying, have them side by side and they play at the same time, and the play-by-play commentators are commentating over top of each other.
And the referees' whistles are coming in from other rinks.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love every minute of that. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think Ellis Island is that big. If it was, then you could play it in the shadow of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's cool.
That would make all the New Yorkers come. Literally and figuratively.
That was a good pause.
Yep. Ellis Island has a hospital? How does that work? Good for them.
You need to get rid of the hospital so they can have a nice rink.
Or play in the hospital. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the thing.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket, man. Because I'm trying to think. Because Ellis Island looks kind of big enough. You could probably do that.
How much room do you really need for a hockey rink?
At least 200 by 85 is the rink dimensions.
But that's just the rink itself.
Yeah.
Like, you need more room for. I'm gonna say it's probably 200 by 100. 200 by 110.
Oh, you're probably going to need a good size football. You're probably going to need a football size, field size. I guarantee you that. At least a football field size.
Yeah, I guess so.
300 yards. 300 yards? 300 feet. 100 yards.
Yeah, but you don't really need much room on either end of the rink.
No.
You need room for, like, players.
Sure, right. Yeah, no, I get that.
Like benches and penalty boxes and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. And the best part about the Ellis Island gimmick is that if you find an area to play in the park, you can at some point you could be on the New Jersey side, some point you could be on the New York side.
What about Central Park?
Central Park would be nice. I don't see why you couldn't play at Central Park.
I mean, they've had concerts there.
Yeah. I think you'd be able to get rid of.
I don't know how much room you have that without like trees, but neither here nor there.
Knock the trees down.
Yeah.
It looks like Ellis Island. There's a lot of buildings already on there and a lot of monuments. So doesn't look like we can construct a rink there. It's a damn shame. And it'd be great for the talking points for the initiative. Like, we're all immigrants of some kind. What is that, Gary? What are you talking about? Central Park, there's a whole lot of crazy crap going on there.
Yeah.
They got like a softball complex.
Oh, Sean should know about that.
Yeah. Take a look. Oh yeah, now we can a photo bubble right here. As I look at the Google Maps. Well, that's not a softball complex. That's a goddamn museum. What are you lying to me? Google? Museum of Modern Arts. What? There's a MoMA in there? There's a turtle pond? I don't know if it actually has turtles in it. Be nice.
Hopefully not in the winter.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you could do that. I think we can make this happen at Central Park.
That could work.
That'd be great.
Then you could have Billy Joel play a concert in the background.
No, well, he's always there. He's in residence up there. He's constantly at Central Park. I
would see, like, I feel like national parks would be awesome. Like, if there was enough spot that was like flat and treeless at Yellowstone, like, I think that would be badass. Like, cars and everything like that. I mean, I guess you would need lights, but
yeah, be something you'd have to construct lights, get credit clearance for that. How about we do a Mount Rushmore?
That's good too.
If South Dakota wasn't so rampant with the COVID, I'm sure South Dakota would be Mount Rushmore would be the area for it.
Just in the background. Imagine the pictures of that.
Oh, it'd be wonderful. Get shots of the game from Abraham Lincoln's nose.
Perfect.
Come on. But yeah, I like Yellowstone. I mean, the guys are because knowing the NHL's luck, that big geyser that's been waiting years to go off will finally go off.
Yeah, and then people can make the joke like when somebody hits a shot that just goes like over the glass or something, then somebody can be like, that ball that wouldn't have been out of most parks.
Yeah. Good one.
Thanks. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Another one I was thinking of. I don't think it's big enough. Red Rocks.
Yeah, I don't think that's flat though.
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just on a bunch of rocks. So I guess it's not just a clever name.
Yep, name is pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Actually,
they really nailed that one, didn't they? Also, there's a they got some Sticks out there.
Sticks is still there?
Yeah. I know they're playing Mr. Roboto. It's a great time.
Perfect.
Yeah, doing great for themselves. No, it's the fucking KXLT Denver has a satellite, I guess, out there. A broadcast tower out there. Just hanging out. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. So they can broadcast the concerts.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just trying. Yeah, what other place?
I'm not feeling like a California type thing.
No, I'm not feeling.
And
the
very vindictive part of me says that the opening game of this year's NHL season should be on an outdoor rink in Seattle.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Love that. How about
Ron Francis is there to drop the first puck?
Just hanging out, having a good time.
In a Kraken jersey.
Oh, it'd be wonderful. The gimmick one would also be the arches, underneath the arches. That's St. Louis.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I went gimmick with the mall.
Yeah. Ooh, Mall of America. Indoor ice rink. Or West Edmonton can host the game. I think you can have many people in there anyway.
They could all be on different levels, like looking down.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's I don't think that's as aesthetically pleasing. But honestly, commerce, very aesthetically pleasing. That's what we're talking about.
Agreed. Just fly a drone around that thing.
Have it put it on the Vegas Strip. Put it just straight down on the Vegas Strip.
That would work too. That'd be a nice thumb in the nose for hey Vegas, you weren't good enough to be a bubble, but we're gonna start next season.
Yeah,
right on with a hockey rink right in the middle of the Strip.
Yeah. Just thought of something. The Brickyard. Indianapolis, baby. Put it in the infield there.
I like it. I like it.
It's more American than foreign cars driving around in a circle in Indianapolis, Indiana. I can't think of one.
Indy cars.
Yeah.
Those things are fun.
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic the NHL is thinking of. I will give them credit for trying to think.
I mean, what
outside
is
the
it
box.
really gonna? It's gonna end up just being the same old shit. It's gonna be at like a baseball stadium.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be at Nats Park, and it's gonna be the Capitals and Flyers.
Put it in Oriole Park and have it the Capitals and Flyers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time for everybody, man. So, I don't know. When you think about it, when you look at the grand scheme of things, you realize how we don't maybe not understand what aesthetically pleasing things would be. B, how little there are outside of national parks in the U.S.
Yeah. I feel like the logistics of it all as well. Like there needs to be enough room where you can like house those trucks and all that jazz. And so yeah, there's probably a lot going on with that. I still I like the Central Park. I think I'm gonna end with Central Park, unless we can go to London. We can make this an international thing, and we let.
I don't think they let anybody over there.
I don't think so either.
From North America. So, all right. Well, there we go.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You have any aesthetically pleasing sites? Drop it in our comments.
Spot.
Huh?
You were going to say exactly the same thing I just said.
I was just going to say, Mark, we were going to get you on this debate about the NHL also saying because of this they want to start the season in a aesthetically pleasing site to make opening night that much more special.
So like the back of a Volkswagen?
Yep. They wanted to do Lake Louise, but apparently they're like, nah, too much weight, and the people will fall in, and hypothermia happens.
On the lake, they wanted to go.
Yeah. Where the NHL's putting all those Instagram videos where it's like, look how clear this lake is. One guy's skating around it. It's really crazy. We're not going to put 40 guys on the ice. So, do you have an aesthetically pleasing site the NHL could start up their season with?
Could they do it on an aircraft carrier?
Oh, we didn't think of that.
Didn't even think about the high seas. Oh, everything's legal out there.
I mean, they've done it for college basketball games.
They sure have.
With the way ice technology is these days, you'd think that they could do it for ice hockey.
Caps and Flyers again. That's going to be great.
Oh, come on. If you don't put the jets on the aircraft carrier,
they can't get in the country.
That's true.
It's a good point. It wouldn't be in the country. It'd be in international waters.
Right. The aircraft carrier only has to be 15 yards off or 15 miles off a shore.
15 yards.
That's how this works, right? That's
you
international.
only have to be 35 feet, 45 feet away. And then anything goes.
Anything goes. Do whatever you want out there. It's international water.
Gives a shit. In that case, let's have it at Secrets in Ocean City. Let's have the game there.
International water. I don't know. I don't know if you want to know what's in that water though.
No.
Boats and hose.
Hey, there it is. There, have it out on Lake Minnetonka and just relive the Vikings sex boat.
Oh.
Minnesota was supposed to have the Winter Classic. Give them something. The Sex Boat Classic 2020.
You can have it on one of the 1,000 lakes, but you have to figure out which one.
You have two teams trying to find the right rink, trying to find the right lake. It's a scavenger hunt.
They give them clues for like 2 weeks leading up to the game.
Exactly.
Put them on social media so that fans can join in.
All 30 teams participate, and the first two to the rink actually get to play.
Yes. Now that's aesthetically pleasing and fun.
It's like Rat Race with Whoopi Goldberg.
Or Amazing Race.
Or yeah, exactly. With Whoopi Goldberg. I don't think she was in there. The Secret Deodorant Company has given the Professional Women's Players Hockey Association $1 million for